worst way, nigga, you thirsty. In the worst way, you be telling her the same shit she heard all year. What she wants, don't require a question. What she needs is
DFCRadio.com.
Feeling so high. Roll up that hydro make me feel fine. Roll up that hydro make me feel fine. Cook up that hydro make me feel high. Feeling so high. Roll up that hydro make me feel fine.
DFZ Radio, 5 o'clock, the kitchen's open. The hydroponic chef's about to whip up another meal for you. For the next hour, I'm going to be all in your ear. You can play us in your radio, in your kitchen. You can play us in your car while you're sitting in traffic, but we're here to entertain you. We're the only show offering cannabis reviews, interviews with the top brands in the industry, recipe demos, and cannabis-infused interviews and reviews. So, Hydroponic Chef here on Farm To Table Cannabis, and we're going to take it away. It's been a minute, Saint. Welcome back, man, to the soundboard. A couple weeks we were gone because we changed studios over from our Cerritos location to Long Beach. So DFZ Radio, Long Beach is a new proud home of DFZ Radio.
We've always kind of said it was in Long Beach, but now it's official.
Now it's official. Hashtag LBC up in this bitch. Right. So we're happy to be here entertaining you. And as always, we like to start off the show with some news. We got a good show for you lined up. We got we're going to be Canna butter whipping. So we got Ted Glxry in the studio. He's going to be throwing it down. He's going to be calling in, talking about the Canna butter whipping. We've got magic butter machine to give away, but let's go to California with some news. So California's legal marijuana market is going to outsell the black market in the next 5 years, Saint. True or false?
What?
California's black market still rakes in more cash than the state's legal cannabis industry. But a new analysis says that the dynamics could flip within the next 5 years. The forecast from BDS Analytics and ArcView Market Research estimates that the California's total cannabis market is expected to earn about $12.8 billion this year, with $8.7 billion going to the illicit operators and $3.1 billion to the state authorized market. However, in 2024, the legal marijuana sales are forecast to reach $7.2 billion, surpassing the projected $6.4 billion in illicit cannabis sales. So, a good number of California legal cannabis businesses are finding out that they can't compete with their convenient, modern storefronts and deliver services, the branded edibles, concentrates, topicals, and other products that the illicit market largely doesn't offer. So, the report warned that under California's current tax and regulatory system, the growth could be limited, whereas California's illegal market will make up to 47% of the spending 2020 and 2024. So, I mean, if I had to make the choice, saying like if I was buying edibles off the black market or pay a little bit more for the legal market, this article does make a lot of sense because I could see why people want to have their products tested.
That's the only thing I do like about the legal situation is you do get it, well-tested product. And it's a sense of security, when I don't even like to partake with a lot of people's product because of the stuff they might be using. So that would help definitely a consumer decide. But most of the time, like the black market trees usually look better and smell better and
are more cost effective sometimes too.
That's
26 is the new low out here. Right. They'll talk about that on the Heavy Tea Show later tonight. But moving on up to Reno now, it looks like that TerraTech to sell Bloom marijuana dispensary for $15 million out of Reno. So this is that's quite the large transaction going down. Cannabis giant TerraTech Corp is selling Bloom Reno dispensary for $15 million, according to the company's financial filings. The sale includes all of the assets of the business as well as the building at Virginia Street. And Pixie Reno LLC, based in northern Las Vegas, is buying the dispensary and then already is in the process of buying the Bloom dispensary in Las Vegas for another $10 million. So they say that the Reno Bloom dispensary is a better performing operation, and noting that it's different from the purchase price. Pixie Reno LLC registered as a business with the state in July and is registered to Stacy Jackson of North Las Vegas. Cristalli said that the Jackson is a manager for Pixie, a company which has already invested the company's industry, though has not said that how they did it. And the Bloom will be rebranded as Jade Nevada. So TerraTech's Bloom Reno dispensary has been operational since January 2017, sells medical and recreational cannabis. But in recent months, the dispensary has been marred by news of its $6.3 million lawsuit with former shareholder Heidi Higrich, as well as the non-traditional credit card practices. So, well, what happens when shit goes bad? Sell out. Sell. So Reno's getting some new ownership up there in Bloom, and we're keeping you up to date on it. So leaving Reno, and we're going to go to Mexico. And, dude, it's White Girl Summer 2019. You know why, Saint? Mexico City ruled that people should be able to allowed to use cocaine.
What?
Yeah, but only in Mexico.
Oh,
So
shit.
get your white claws and get your crazy white girls and head on down to Mexico, where you can partake and have your little fiesta and you know, take it to the next level. A court in Mexico has ruled that that two people should be allowed to legally use cocaine for recreational purposes, according to the media reports. Under the ruling from a judge in Mexico City, two unnamed people will be allowed to possess, transport, and use cocaine, though they will not be permitted to sell the drug. So, legalized cocaine parties in Mexico. It's the next evolution of the fucking game. That's the other cousin that we rarely talk about on this show is the white substance. Not very often used for edible products. Not to say that it can't be, but not something that you normally discuss. So crazy how times are a changing. Yes, sir, Saint. And then moving on, marijuana flowers, they say, offer more pain relief than other cannabis products. So, among the overwhelming variety of cannabis products available on the market today, the most effective for pain relief appears to be the whole dried marijuana flower and products from a high level of THC, this new study finds. So, whole cannabis flowers was associated with greater pain relief than were other types of products, and higher tetracannabinol levels were the strongest predicted in the anisole and side effects prevalent from across 5 pain categories. Researchers from the University of New Mexico wrote that in contrast, the CBD levels were not associated with the pain relief, except for a negative association between CBD and the release of gastrointestinal and nonspecific pain. So, using data from their app that aims to educate users about cannabis products and helps them track their experiences, the researchers found that most people who reported self-medicating with marijuana have short-term yet significant relief from pain. In their samples, they write, they were observed an average of pain reducing of roughly 3 points on a standard 0 to 10 visual analog pain scale, consisting with its application as a mid-level anesthetic. So the finding and published in Contemporary Therapies and Medicine in late July are the latest in a robust body of scientific literature that knows and shows marijuana can help people with different kinds of pain. The study's goal was to gauge how the severity of the pain changed and what side effects were experienced after cannabis consumption. So whether these effects differed by product, researchers used information gleaned from the Relief app, a mobile software program developed by these 3 studies, and the app allows users to monitor their symptoms during and after consumption, so thus helping them to understand the difference between products and delivery methods. So it's good to see some studying finally being done on the subject. It's always tripped me out how such a different high between dabs and flowers, and you know, the relief you get is also different. So flower for pain, dabs for relaxing. So you heard it here first, folks. We're keeping you educated and medicated on Farm to Table Cannabis. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back, and we got an interview going. We got a prank call with Macho Man Randy Rosin, and we've also going to be Canna Butta Whippn in the studio with Ted Glxry coming up right after this. DFZ Radio, Farm to Table Cannabis.com.
I said good morning to you. What's up? It's coffee in the kitchen. Pour me a cup. Two sugars and a wake and bake. 2 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 sugars and a wake and bake. 2
sugars and I wake and bake. I stuff the joint with my shoelace. I'm on the grind straight making cake. I smoke some to get my mind straight. A good look, I can forget your face. I really want you to come through my place. You sent a text and said I'm on my way. Getting late, I think that you should stay. 2 sugars and I wake and bake, but this time it's the very next day. From my window you can see the whole bay. They can't do it like me, no way. 3's up for that HBK, and it's rich city, nigga, not V8, where we need our money on time, not late, and we on the grind like every day. So it's 2 sugars and I wake and bake. That's what helps me relax my mind. Everything in slow motion, happening in due time. You not about that life, man, you lying. My stuff alright, my mind is on Zion. I be so high, touch clouds as I'm climbing 30,000 feet, yeah, that's my climate.
2 sugars and I wake and bake. 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 2 sugars and I wake and bake.
I smoke 2 joints to the face. I love the way it tastes. Man, I'm on. I blow OG and lemon tree. The joints on me, and it's too damn strong. Look, I don't really share, and I don't really care if it smell like weed when I put it in the air. I'm a California bear, West Coast cure. Fresh wax joint got me stuck on the chair. My stash look mean, my glass so clean. Roll big joints, white ash only. Yeah, me and Sue get stoned and laugh. And the S-Class Benz on hash. Plant a seed, let the weed grow. Hit the crowd, burn an ounce up. I'm on diesel, I'm in NY. Boy, I been high. In the club with 24 pre-rolls. Oh my, don't blow my high. Me and Kylie both know why. The good herb, why I need to be free. So vote legal in 216. Wake up and take a hit like me. 2 sugars and black coffee. Yeah, I get stoned in the AM. Fuck the club, roll up and stay in.
2 sugars and I wake and bake. 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 2 sugars and I wake and bake.
Drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. That's D. Oh, that's D. Got me smoking the best, no stress cheese. Now hold up, now roll up. Check the situation, about to go nuts. With a little bit of perp up in my cup. You could tell the bartender to fill it on up. That's alright, baby, work your stuff. And that's all night, baby, work your strut. You and your friends can ride when I go. Take a little spin in my Monte Carlo. Take a little dip, baby, show you how I roll. Take a little hit, baby, off on the hydro. Eyes so lit, make me look like my eyes closed. Purple drink mix, make me look like my eyes glow. Hypno Grey Goose with a little grape juice. That's how it is, so I'ma have to take side diesel in my blood. Purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. It's the ADX team with no doubt in between, and we stay fresh and clean when we hop on the scene, and we style on them, profile on them. If they wanna act crazy, then we wild on them. It's the S to the T and that Cambo G, either Maserati blue or the Lambo green, and that Chevrolet mean when it drop on the street. Either hating on you or they hating on me. And it's shaved up, raised up. Driving to the flow, got them blades to stay tough. And the candy on the bike, same color as sour. Catch me on the site 100 miles per hour. This is my life, so this ain't ours. So I stay tight, so this is power. With the ADX team, you can call us some brave hearts. Sour diesel trees, you can call it the trademark. Side diesel in my blunt, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blunt, purple drink in my cup.
All right. We're back in business, baby. DFZ Radio, straight out of Long Beach in this motherfucker. So we have the privilege of bringing to you every week these interviews and these edible reviews, and we've been doing a new skit, and this is the prank call. So we're gonna reach out. We like to keep our grow stores up on game, see if they know about the new products and the new harassment that they might get. We're going to call little friends out there at Grow Generation in Palm Springs.
If you feel you have reached this recording in
Oh, they said.
area code and the number, and try your call again.
Oh. Same, if you would. Come press this number because I can't dial a phone number without you. You gotta hit 9 first?
1.
1.
Yeah. So you gotta put it back on the other side.
Boom.
Hang up.
Boom.
You gotta hang up.
And he can't walk over to this side either now. So it's 1 first, right?
Yeah.
You gotta hit 9.
So you gotta pull up the line again. I got you.
He's gotta do it. Drowning over here, brother. Here we go. Calling out, reaching out to the squad. Because you never know what you're going to get sometimes when you make the call.
Palm Springs Grow Generation, this is Ned.
Hey, brother, I was looking for some, the Tower of Power, the Rosin Smasher. This is your boy, Macho Man Randy Rosin. I was looking for something to squish my flowers. I want my shit to be funky like a monkey. Sweet, but not too sour. Higher like the Tower of Power. Macho Man Randy Rosin. You got anything like that?
No.
Come on, brother. What do you mean you ain't got no? You're gonna stand there at a Grow Generation and tell me you ain't got nothing I can smash my flower with?
We sell Rosin Industries. What was that?
You sell rosin? Oh, you sell rosin presses. The Macho Man Randy Rosin is very impressed, Grow Generation.
All right.
Where is your location?
In Palm Springs.
You got an address there, brother?
13100. I'm sorry, 1301 Montalvo Way.
It's okay. The Macho Man Randy Rosin's been known to make his fair share of salespeople a little bit nervous. But it's okay, brother. I'm here for you. Who am I speaking with?
This is Ned.
Ned, you have been a great sport. This is the hydroponic chef calling from DFZ Radio, just giving you a little bit of a poking, if you will, a little harassment.
All right.
Hey, man, this is Devin. I appreciate. Is Brando in?
Yeah, just give me 1 sec. I was going to say, I was just a couple minutes away from hanging up on you.
He was going to give me a couple more minutes? I'm surprised.
Wow.
Hey, it was pretty entertaining, I'm not going to lie.
And Grow Generation, see, they're the most patient people in the industry, super patient when it comes to explaining the grow knowledge. Right. And they have some of the funnest sales staff up there. So, Ned, appreciate you taking the time, man, letting us give you a little holler.
Yeah, definitely, bud. Yeah, here's Brando, by the way.
Yeah, yep.
Hello?
Oh, I shook your boy. He couldn't even say who it was. It's Devin again, the hydroponic chef.
What's up, buddy?
No, I had you live on the air. I had to give Ned a little prank call. We was Macho Man Randy Rosin it. Now, you guys are going to be in the studio next week representing Grow Generation. You guys got a great commercial offering over there, not to mention many locations throughout the United States. Now, what can we expect from you next week? You guys gonna bring in the crew? You guys gonna bring in some brew?
You know, I always roll deep, so when Brando's around, it's a good time. You know, that's going to happen. We got our boy Don from Vegas coming down. I haven't personally met him, but I'm assuming they paired us up for a good damn reason.
Oh, we're in so much fucking trouble, man.
And
it's going to be a good time.
you know what? I might recruit Rebecca into this because we just had our little convention, and we're pretty much a power duo now, so we might do the three-peat of goodness.
That's it, man. We're going to get you on the microphone, ripping and rhyming and rapping.
You know, my mouth doesn't shut much, so you probably can talk me into about anything.
Brando, much respect to you guys. We're going to send you guys lunch for letting us call and do the little Macho Man Randy Rosin skit. We're going to send you some lunch on courtesy of DFZ Radio Studio. And, dude, thanks for being such a good sport. We're looking forward to having you in the studio next week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother. Peace.
Bye-bye.
All right, so good sports. They're always such good sports when you call. They're always happy because they love to learn. So we're going to take another quick break. Then we're going to be back with the Canna Butter Whippn premiere of the actual video for DFZ Radio featuring C.W. and Ted Glxry himself. It's going down. DFZ Radio, Farm to Table Cannabis.
So far away from everything, where time don't mean a thing. Time moves slow and certainly we got no place to be. Where there's love, there is life, there's a hope and a dream. This is the place for you and me. We can go, we can stay, we can hide, we can run away. We can feel and swim in the ocean. We've fallen, life keeps calling. There's a fire on the horizon. There's a fire, so let it burn. We can get higher over the mountain.
DFCRadio.com.
Oh, we're back. We're Magic Butter Whippin' in the studio. It's going down. Farm to Table Cannabis, DFZ Radio, High Times TV. We got your boy Ted Glxry on the line. It's going down. Let's bring him on. He's been doing this thing representing cooking with cannabis, and the edible game is blowing up like no other, and now it's taking over the music scene too. So without further ado, I'd like to give a warm DFZ Radio High Times TV welcome to Ted Glxry. Ted, you're on the mic, you're on the line. Farm to Table Cannabis, what is good, my man?
Man, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate you for having me.
For sure, for sure. So, I mean, first thing right out the rip, much respect for shedding some light onto the cooking with cannabis game, dude. Using the music, too.
Yeah.
Cut out there, but I appreciate you doing that, shedding the light on the industry of cooking with edibles. And
that's my thing.
So, I mean, I got to ask you, man, I mean, a lot of music gets written, but we don't hear a whole song about edibles. So what inspired you to sing about, cooking with cannabis cuisine?
I mean, it's something that I'm really into it. Like, I like it. And, like, when I was making the song, when I was just playing around with it, I wanted to, keep 420 culture, but I kind of wanted to come from a different perspective with it instead of just a regular smoke song. So I ended up coming up with talking about it.
Now, are you a grower yourself? Do you come from a background on growing? I mean, I know you're from Texas. Shout out to Texas and where you're at, but the laws aren't the most friendliest. So, how's it work for you?
No, I'm not going back. It was, I mean, growing up, we had pop. Pop rap when I was but game is elevated so much since then. Must put cannabis today, so I pretty much fought pretty hard.
That's what's up. See, well, we making a way out of no way. That's what we call it too. So when it came to the music thing too, how long you been writing music, and what inspires your music other than edibles?
I've been writing for a while, like as far as like playing around with it. Recently got serious with it the last couple months, but I'm pretty much just inspired off my feelings, whatever vibes it. That's what I'm writing.
All right, I feel you. Now, what's the scene in Texas with cannabis and stuff like? Is there much of a movement like it is out in some of the other legal states, or is it just still underground only?
I mean, it's underground pretty much, but like we're in 14, like I said, we have like 20 festivals, and smoking out around the courthouse. We got Bob Marley and all. It's pretty much just waiting to legalize. It's very most.
Yeah, it's about to go down. It's not much time. I mean, it's been a long time coming, and I mean, there's been so many people, put down and persecuted in the states of Texas. I mean, I know people that crossed that state line and then they never got to go back to that state because otherwise they'd be going away for a long time. And I mean, it's no joke. And I mean, with the amount of court cases over people's head, the amount of minorities put away because of cannabis, and use as a reason and a tool to target people. You look at how much things are going to change if Texas does take that step in the right direction, because, man, what are all those little fucking pissed off anti-weed people going to do with their time then when they can't fuck with people for weed, Because, I mean, Texas, man, it's a big state, and there's a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of grow land out there, and the greenhouses and the scene like that, so we can only hope.
A lot of money to be made,
we can only hope that it takes off like that, and agriculture can take off in Texas like that, like it should. Now, I mean, if agriculture could take off like the southern rap music, whoo-wee.
All right, man. We all
So I got to ask you, man, Magic Butter, they've been big sponsors for the show. They've been big in the community. They give so much back. What's it like working with them on the music side? And, I mean, what's it like seeing C.W. on the mic?
Hey, man, great, man. Like, that's my boy. We became real close, like, really. Like, he's a good dude. I mean, it's a good company. He's been a lot of to me. He's been a where, like, way before I expect.
Hey, are you on speakerphone right now?
Oh yeah.
Hey, take it off speakerphone. I think it'll help me hear you a little better.
Okay, yeah. C.W. He's a giant help behind this whole project.
And because, I mean, they give back to the community and they support so many cannabis chefs. And I was telling them, man, dude, thanks for making all these stoners' dreams come true, because that's really what it is. Like, whether it's making music about canna butter whipping, or whether it's, you know, trying to inspire people to cook their own cuisine or whatever, Magic Butter has been a cool way to promote that, and they're great people to work with.
Hey, most definitely.
We got a caller. Should we take the caller live on the air and see if he's got a question, and we'll see what we can to do to answer it. And if you want, why don't you give away some Magic Butter machines too?
Yeah, we can most definitely do that.
All right, see what's up. All right, we got Eddie calling out of Washington.
You hung up on him.
Ed,
hit it with that one more time.
Eddie out of Washington, you got a question, my man?
How to make some strong ass edibles, like some gummies or something.
The gummies or something. All right, so we can get you walking down the right path. First thing we got to get you to do though is we got to get you to say something. Say something. We need you to do. Catch me in the kitchen, canna butter whipping.
Nice.
You got
Catch me in the kitchen, butter whipping.
That's it. Attaboy. That's it. All right. So, man. So, what's your...
That song is pretty fat, too, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Ted Glxry, man. We're going to get him back on the line here in a second.
Yeah.
But, so the thing is you're going to get yourself some nice flower or extract. What do you like to prefer to smoke or eat with?
I got lots of flowers, so...
So, flour, all right. You got some nice, high-quality flour. Now, you're going to break that down into, like, some coconut oil. All right, coconut oil is real versatile. You can use it in lots of different candies and stuff like that. Butter would be a good option too, but that's the key right there. Is first things first, decarboxylate your cannabis in the oven, 220 degrees for about about 12 to 20 minutes. You're gonna let that psychoactivity get activated in the plant material. Then you're gonna dump that into your Magic Butter machine, and preferably at your temperature that you prefer, because you can set it with the two simple settings. And
right, okay.
And then from there, you're going to go ahead and let your Magic Butter machine do its thing. Then we've got some molds that come with it. So you're going to get your flavoring, your candy mix, just like you would, and you can look up a coconut oil candy recipe, or you can look up a recipe that uses butter. And then using the molds, you can fill up the molds, take the dose, and dose it each one correctly, knowing if you have the percentage of THC that you started with, you'll be able to dose each one of those little molds correctly. And I mean, that's the easiest way to do it, really, using the Magic Butter machine and coconut oil.
All right, okay.
Now, you got a lot of experience like gardening yourself, or you source your own ingredients? Because we like to put a big emphasis on keeping clean product, watching what they're using for pest products and stuff like that.
Right, yeah, no, that's the only way.
So you grow your own, or you source it?
No, I grow my own.
Ah, that's what's up. What kind of flavors you gonna be cooking with, my man?
I got this fire right now. It's a tangerine. It's a purple punch and cross with OGO snap.
Some tangerine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a new strain coming up here from Seattle.
And now, calling out of Washington, has that weed game gotten any better up there, or is that why you're doing edibles, trying to figure out what to do with those $1 grams?
No, I just need freaking something at work while I'm right now.
That's what's up. So we're gonna bring Ted Glxry back on here in a second, and if you got any questions about the canna butter whipping, he might be able to show you how to work on that flick of the wrist. You know.
Nice.
So in Washington right now, the new hot strain is purple crossed with the Tangy.
It's all over. But yeah, I got a boy. It's a tester strain that it's on fire.
Now, you rely on your friends to get your strains, or are you the type of guy that goes out there and hunts them down, or you get the bag seed guy?
No, yeah, I'm pheno hunting like a mother. Yeah. What's
it like when you buy that pack of seeds and you go through all that work popping each seed. What are the characteristics you're looking for, like if you're gonna, make some edibles with your food later?
Mostly just like bag appeal. That's what I like. I like the smell, the taste, the look, and that's what pushes it. But I like this. I like all the flavors. I like the high. The couch lock high. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, all right. Now we're gonna bring Ted back on. Now, Saint, are we good with that? Can I just hit that left button twice? Oh, and I lost him. I didn't put him on hold. Well, Eddie, thanks for calling in, Eddie. We're gonna hook you up with a magic butter machine just for calling in, Eddie. You're welcome to call back. But we got Ted back on the line. You there, Ted Glory?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you much.
Swap out.
Yeah, we swapped Eddie for Ted Glory. He had a question about the Canna Butter Whippn. He wanted to know how you work on that flick of the wrist. He's still listening, but he just can't talk back now.
Oh man, it's all about the mix game, man. You got make sure you got the mix game right.
You gotta have that mix game.
That's it
Yeah,
too.
you don't have too much blood in one spot and the rest of them ain't hit.
So it's the right ratios.
Hey, so what's your favorite thing about using the magic butter machine? Eddie was just asking how he makes some candy in it.
Oh man, it's the simpleness of it in my house does the thing for like 3 days.
Now, with the hemp game changing out there, do you see a lot of people doing like the CBD edibles, or is it mainly just THC out there?
I've been seeing the CBD pop up a lot like the last month.
It's funny because that's been opening up a lot of opportunities in other routes for the game. I mean, just the CBD kind of it eases up the stigma towards the THC.
Yeah.
Now
I got on CBD kind of late.
Oh yeah, when did you start smoking cannabis though?
Oh man, 2001.
Okay, yeah, that was a deep year. But so hey, with everything going on, you and CW you guys have got the fucking video out. You guys have got appearances. You guys were just on Shade 45 the other week, and now you guys are on DFZ Radio. What's your guys' next event you're going down in the OKC?
We got the OKC Cannabis Cup this weekend on the 24th and 25th. After that, I'm pretty much do like
Can you say that one more time?
I said after we do Oklahoma, we're pretty much trying to hit the majority of the league states. I plan on getting those out there in Colorado in September.
There we go.
Gotcha.
And now with everything going down, we're gonna have to get you out here on the West Coast and get you a little performance. Do it big for us out here and get that Canna Butter Whippn. So without further ado, we want to say thank you, but we want to give you a chance to introduce DFZ Radio to the video right now we're about to play.
All right, this is my new video featuring C.W. from Butter, Ted Glory, Canna Butter Whippn.
Woo, shout out to Ted Glory. Thank you for coming on. We're going to listen to the show. We're going to listen to the video. And, hey, Eddie, you just won a magic butter machine. Congratulations. Thanks a lot, Ted Glory. Farm to Table Cannabis.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.
Canna Butter Whippn, OG no midget, got the whole house thinking. Still in the kitchen, Canna Butter Whippn, tempo 160, it's getting sticky. Still in the kitchen, Canna Butter Whippn, OG no midget, got the whole house thinking. Still in the kitchen, Canna Butter Whippn, tempo 160, it's getting sticky. Got the magic butter machine loaded up with top shelf. Push 2 buttons to the whip it by yourself. Whippn came out green, looking like Yoshi. QP and some gummies, gonna leave you floaty. Got them so high, they be skitzing like Smokey. If Whippn was a sport, I'm going home with the trophy. Tempo 160, it's about to go down. Got that boy a cooking midget, told him throw it away now. Blowing up my balls, and they just can't wait. Half an ounce of butter in a single piece of steak. Yummy, yummy good, have you singing like Drake? Drop the ice in the milk, I'm into Canna Butter shakes. Running out of product, this just can't be. I can lend you my machine, gotta buy your own weed. Chris hit me up, said the bots on the way. Now we Canna Butter Whippn from the south to the bay. Still in the kitchen, Canna Butter Whippn, OG no midget, got the whole house thinking.
carbon. I'm about to whip it up, but first mustard carve it. Canna butter whipping, magical butter, what we call it. Helping people everywhere with all types of problems. About to make a tincture, need to find the proper solvent. Mix the herbs with the lipids, now we canna butter whipping. Finger licking, brick flipping, edibles got me tripping. Eyeball like I'm Scottie Pippen, reminiscing when we were experimenting. Hella turkey bags just to put my weed up in. Master chef, yes, I'm the definition. Spread magical butter all up on my biscuit. Sauce dripping all on top of my chicken. Mix the eggs with the flowers, now I let it thicken. Most important room in my home is the kitchen. Canna butter whipping, then I do the dishes. Tempo 160, it's getting sticky.
Still in the kitchen, canna butter whipping. OG no midget, got the whole house thinking. Still in the kitchen, canna butter whipping. Tempo 160, it's getting sticky. Still in the kitchen, canna butter whipping. OG no midget, got the whole house thinking. Still in the kitchen, canna butter whipping. Tempo 160, it's getting sticky.
Yeah, man, I know Kingston, you know.
Trying my best to win. Every day I try not to sin. I get caught up in life, but I gotta think twice to do what feels right within. What a wonderful life we live, while the youths them suffering. Them go pick up a nine, didn't have a chance to try. Just kiss this life goodbye. System so corrupt. Oh, why don't they just give the people what they want? Give them what they need. Baby, off the feed and pick the need for read to fulfill their dreams. By living out their lives as modern day kings and queens.
Queens. Seen it all before. Government them cater to the rich and I do nothing for the poor. Now we come for circle the scar. Kick down the door. Poor people fed up on them not to get them more. Get a youth fi get stronger. Smoke some herb and it will help you get wiser. Come on, Babylon, not try for make we fall under. But only unity will make we live longer, yeah.
Streets them a bleed. Can't patch them, they start their own if a plant some better seed. Show the use the right thing. Mind know what you're preaching. Mind know what you're bringing into the city and me singing. Said I've been there before. Down the road that not easy for sure. Easily misguided, wrong choices decided. Lack of knowledge left us out here to be divided. Divided we fall, together we stand tall. Kicking the barriers down like the Great Wall. All for one, one for all. Hey, if we stand united, no, we can't fall. We can't fall. Yo, seen it all before. Government them cater to the rich and I do nothing for the poor. Now we come for circle the scar. Kick down the door. Poor people fed up on them not to get them more. Seen it all before. Government them cater to the rich and I do nothing for the poor. Now we come for circle the scar. Kick down the door. Poor people fed up on them not to get them more. Get a youth fi get stronger. Smoke some herb and it will help you get wiser. Come on, Babylon, not try for make we fall under. But only unity will make we live longer, yeah.
All right. Ted Glxry threw it down. Good times.
And that's Ted Glxry. There's a X. It's Glxry.
Yeah.
Ted, Glxry. And C.W. Canna butter whipping. Make sure you guys go check that out on YouTube and give them a subscribe. You know what I mean?
And they've been doing it for all the right reasons. We love it. So they'll be performing at the High Times Cannabis Cup in Oklahoma this weekend. And shout out to Magic Butter Machine. So good times. Moving on to our spotlight of the week. We got our Alchemist technical grade isopropyl alcohol 99.9% solution.
Why would you need it that strong?
You know, that's so that you can tape the color off your tables. That's so when you're cleaning up. No, this is for purely fucking extracts purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just clean my scissors with it. My bong, I just give it a couple shakes with some salt in that. Oh man, that thing cleans so quick.
It's good for everything. Cures colds, molds, and sore assholes. Alchemist. Yeah. So yeah, we're pretty much freestyling for the rest of the evening here.
Freestyle.
Sorry about the phone problems earlier. You know, as you know, we're always trying to better our listenership, and if you can't hear things, that makes it hard.
Right.
So, well, every week we're bringing to you the interviews and keeping you entertained. And next week we got a good show lined up. Grow Generation will be here. We got Shuggies will be here. We're gonna be doing some creme brulee in studio with the torch.
What?
Yeah, Saint's gonna eat good.
Hell yeah.
And you know, it's our job to bring you the best interviews and the top edible brands in the industry, and we'll teach you about some growing every once in a while too. So stay tuned. Heavy Tea Grow Show's coming up next. This was the Farm to Table Cannabis. Farm to Table Cannabis with the Hydro Chef. I'm lit. I'm split. It's gonna be a long night here in DFZ Radio. At least we got an air conditioner in hand.
Yes.
Yeah. LBC. We're in you now. DFZRadio.com.
It will pop up unidentified. I'm feeling energized, cause world peace is what we symbolize. Don't live a lie, be truthful and also thoughtful. A boy becoming a man, a king is what they should call you. They say Moses seen Jesus through a burning bush. So like the Mary Jane before you learn this hook. Conversations with a queen that's a smoker. Blowing love enlightened by the weed you brought over. I leaned a little closer and told her, small